Hi and welcome to OCEANAI. This week I want to have a look at the commodities market with the gold, silver and oil. Firstly with the gold here. This is a weekly time frame. Looking here, we haven't taken out this top yet, so there's still a chance that all this move here is corrective and we're going to come back down to the sort of high 1600s one more time before heading higher. But anyway, that's a little while off for now. So we'll go into the daily. I'll go into the 4 hour. Right, so what we've got, we sit at a critical point. We finished on Friday, so we had this this rally up into the 382. From this 120 plus point drop here. That first rallies into the 382 and then we've dropped away from there. So that's either very bearish, because if you get a 382 in a strong trending market, then there's a chance it'll keep falling away, and that would take us down to just below the 1800 level here. That would be the AB equals CD down to here. That would be that one. But what I think is going to happen is we're in this 50 to 60% retracement from this low here. I'll go into the hourly now. We're at this level here where we could come down a little bit lower, maybe another 5 or so points down into the 1890 area, and then we could get a rally from there, taking us up into the 50 to 60% area from that high over here in April we were looking at. And with that as well, what we have here is in the monthly AI, the 9th of May is a big turn point for the month. So from there, we should trend for the rest of the month. Looking at the AI for that. So ideally what we'd want to see would be this to rally from here up into this area here for the 9th of May. And then we get that further sell-off down into the 1820, 1830 area. Because down there we have a lot of big patterns finishing. We have this pattern, the ABCD for that, which is at 1820. And then we have a look at this one. If it does form, we'd have an ABCD down into the same area. We've got the 1.68 extension from this low here, this low, this high. So that's extending down to 1823. We've got the 78% here from this last low over here on the 28th of January. And then we've got the 61% retracement as well, going back to August of last year. Yeah, over there with that spike low, August last year. So that's the gold market for now. So I just want to see on Monday, go into a smaller time frame, see if we can see anything else. So we've got that little ABCD there, but that's gone beyond it. We've gone through that first one there. So now we need to look at extension levels from there to there. There we go, and with that one we stop right at the 1.618 there. So on Sunday night, Monday morning, wherever you are in the world, I'd like to see there be a little rally in here, back to 1900, and then get that next drop down to 1890. That'll be a good place to look at maybe a long, depending on how it gets there or if it gets there. Could also just go straight up from there, and this correction's done and we're heading towards that 1930 to 1950 area. So if we go from this high, and if we look at that 382 area, and 382.50, yeah, that would bring it just above 1900, right in there. So yeah, looking for that on Sunday or Monday morning, and then selling off back down to 1890, which would be a good place to buy, depending on how we get there. So yeah, that's a look at the gold market for now. We'll keep an eye out for this one. If we go over to the silver, start with the daily. So similar with the gold, we could be seeing lower prices here as well. Oh, yeah, it's already marked in. So this low down here at the 61% from the COVID lows there. That's the A, B, C, D from the top here. So we got this A to B, B to C, C to D, taking us down to there. So in the way we've just, move that back up there. And this last move down here has been pretty fast. So that's sort of telling us that there's a chance we're going to get down towards this 19 level. What was that percentage? Yeah, it was 61% back to there as well. We just have a look at that. Yeah, that one there was a nice ABCD Gartley, and then we had this drop, and then we had another pullback into the 786 here, and then it's fallen away from there. So now we have a look at the 786 from this level, gone through the 61, and we're probably right on the 786 now. Yeah, we're right here. So if it's going to be bullish, and this correction is going to be over, and we're going to head higher. So we've already gone through that ABCD. So yeah, this is sort of the last level of support here to hold up silver, and if it doesn't hold, we're probably heading down lower, take out these lows and heading down towards 19. So just like the shorter time frame. Just like the gold, looking for a bounce off the 78% here. So if we get this bounce up towards 24, 24.40, something like that, we get something like this, that'll line us up for that next move down. So yeah, with the silver, something to keep an eye on there. Don't want to run and start selling it here. Want to wait for a signal to get a pullback, because the bounce off here, this could be the low, and it could just keep going. So I want to see what happens Monday, Tuesday even. Wait till we get a decent pattern to work with. We could even trade it up. So it comes up on Sunday, Monday, rallies up about 50, 60 cents, and then we get that pullback there. That's the place to go long, back to that 50 to 60%. And then if it's going to keep going, we're in it. And if it's going to stop here, then we can just trade that and then look for a change of trend trade in that one. So that's the silver. That's about all we got on that one. Move over to the oil now. The oil, so get rid of those. Yeah, so the oil's just been chopping up and down all the way through here. But now on Friday, we had a nice sell signal. Came in at the 89%. If we add that one in, take out the rest of them. The 89%, that was a nice Gartley sell signal. I posted that in the channel. That was that one there. Real nice setup there. And if we go into I always talk about 3A2s and things like that. Go into a smaller time frame. What we had here. So once it hit that top, and then it dropped nearly $2, which is a good sign of change in trend, a fast rally up into the level, and then for it to fall away quickly. Then what we had off that was this first level here. It came back up to that 382 area, went a little bit higher, 20 or 30 cents higher, but that was the easier one to get into because you had that Gartley back into that 382. And once you get that change of trend like this, rally up, rally down real quick, then you look for that first 382, and that's what we got here. So that was a second opportunity to get in if you've missed the top one. Also, it can be a safer way to do it, because up here at this level here, you needed to risk sort of 150 points because of the major level. Yeah, so that's the other option you can do. Hits their level, rallies down, sell the first 382 or 50 or 60% area. This one was good here because it hung around here for, what was it? It was a good couple of hours. After it hit there, it struggled here. So it was giving you that signal that it wanted to go lower, and that's what it did. So if you're short in this one from up here, stay short. The next level we want to look for would be maybe one more low. So this one could come down to sort of 103.50, and then we look for that pullback and then more selling. Yeah, that looks corrective there, so should get one more low here. Just like with gold and silver, I want to see what it does first thing on Sunday night, Monday morning. If we get this little low here, that would be, we go back to this low. Yeah, somewhere around 103.17 to 103.50. That would give us a possible 3 drive down into that level there. So that would be drive 1, drive 2, and then drive 3 down into that. I think that would be the place we're heading to start with. The other option is which I don't, because this looks corrective, so I don't think the case. This could rally from here. So this first run could be done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we could be looking for something like this. A, B, C, D there. And that would sort of get us up to that 38% level again from here. It would be something like that up into there, then looking for that one more low and then getting the correction from there. bigger correction and then more downside. So yeah, a couple of things with the oil there. So yeah, mainly with all these things, we need to see what's happening on Sunday night, Monday morning, to get a grip of where we're going, and yeah, we can get trades in from there. So yeah, hope this helps. Thanks for tuning in, and if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe on the channel there, and I'll just keep doing more of it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Catch you in the next one. Cheers.